Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at you and new love and see what's going on, okay, in your love life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So, how y'all been? I hope everybody is well, doing well. I'm doing good. I'm happy to see y'all again, and I'm happy that we get to do another reading. And we're going to look in to your love life with this new person and see what spirit has to tell you, because some interesting things have been coming out for all of the other signs that I've been reading for. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what spirit tells you. Okay, give me 1 second. Here we go. We're almost there. This one too, spirit? Okay. Here? All right. Okay, here we go. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Seven of Wands. So this is about you. I feel like standing up for yourself. You're protecting your energy. It could be for some of you, you may be having some type of attacks. I don't know why that's coming to mind. Psychic attacks maybe from your twin. I don't know what that is. All of a sudden I'm getting this information when I touch this card. But I feel like for a lot of you, you realize the importance of you protecting your peace and protecting your energy at all costs. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Okay. Underneath this, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. It is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation. I feel like it does have to do with the twin. All right. You are staring. Okay. Wait, let me look at this card because it's a brand new deck. Okay. You are not. Okay. So we got these three cards here. These three cups here talking about third party. All right. Because you know, three of the cups in this connection, in this card, talk about third party for me, okay? And these other two are talking about the new person coming in, and I feel like that's what you're focused on, because I was trying to see what he was looking at. So yeah, he's staring a damn hole into the new person. So y'all are ready. Y'all are champing at the damn bit for the new person. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Then we've got the King of Wands showing up here. This I feel like represents your person. Okay. They are preparing for this connection. It's a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at the way that they're dressed. This person may be somebody who dresses very flamboyantly. They may dress to get attention. Okay, because I feel like your new person loves attention, but not in a bad way. Okay, I feel like they eat it up. They enjoy it. They think it's funny. I don't think they take it seriously like the twin, because like the twin is like his or her. They base their whole self-worth on the attention they can get from other people. But I don't feel like it's like this for the new person. Okay, but they're preparing themselves for this connection. And then we've got the Tower showing up here. Your energy. All right, a long time or a long-term situation is about to change. So you being single, you dealing with these dusties and these rusties and these crazies, I feel like it's about to be a tower moment, and some good stuff is about to happen. Okay, there's going to be some competition for you, Scorpio, because like I said, I don't care how people try to stereotype us, the things that they try to say. I feel like a lot of it is jealousy because they wish they was us. Okay. All right. And then we got the Nine of Swords here. Spirit is telling you, don't worry about this connection. Don't worry about your love life. You have to trust in spirit and know that your spiritual team, your angels, everybody, even you have even deceased people on the other side who are coming to bat or going to bat for you to make sure that all this comes together flawlessly and seamlessly. But you have to remember, don't let this upset you and worry about it, because that's your spiritual team, the people on the other side that are guiding you through this situation. It's for them to worry about and to do what is necessary, because everything's being divinely guided. Okay, but you have a union coming, okay, or a reunion. And I'm saying reunion because this person, you and this person have shared many, many, many lifetimes before. Okay. So they are coming. And I feel like the threes in this is not talking about what it is. They're talking about third party. It's talking about third party because you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice between the twin and the new person. And then this is you in the middle. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. This is what this new person is coming in to give you: stability, security, marriage if you want. If you don't want marriage, they're ready to be your life partner forever with this Four of Wands. Okay. All right. And this person, know this, both you and this person have options, okay? But this person chooses not to exercise their options. They don't want to be with anybody else but you because they know that you're the one, okay? All right, here we go. We're going to start by clarifying this Seven of Wands. That one. Okay, this is about you following the guidance that Spirit is giving you. You may see feathers, okay? Feathers may be significant, okay? You may find them in the street, find them on the ground, find them floating through the air. You may be seeing feathers. You may dream of them. There may be feathers in your bed. Like I said, let me tell you something. I used to find feathers in crazy places they should never be. I used to find them in my room, and there was no reason. I had no feathers. I used to find things like that all the time. And I feel like that has to do with spirit and with your angels letting you know that they're near and they're taking care of you and they're guiding you through your situation, okay? Because this is about you finding your inner light, okay? Knowing what a special person you are, Scorpio, and, keeping that, holding that in your mind, and, who cares what the naysayers say? This is about you and how you feel about yourself, because the outer world is a reflection of how you feel, how you view yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Look, let me tell you, your new person, I mean, not your new person, your old person may show up in this reading. I cannot stop them from showing up, but I'll tell you, I'm going to show you what it is, because there may be somebody that needs to hear what is coming out here. So for the twin is showing up here. The connections at a stalemate. Okay, we know you're stuck. They're stuck and stagnant. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to do their healing. So you're moving on. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Okay. This new person is trying to read between the lines. I feel like they're studying you. Okay, I see Page of Pentacles in my head, but I feel like it's a good thing, because this person is making plans to come into this connection, to come in to be with you, and they're bringing loyalty and commitment and love. Okay, all right. So the first card we're going to take a look at represents your goals and desires for the relationship. And look, it's the Two of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? So this is about you and this person having a strong connection, mutual attraction, okay? And this is, like I said, going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection between the two of you. That both of you will have a lot of love for each other. This new person already does. Let's clarify. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, because you in your power like you supposed to be, okay? That's what Spirit is telling you. This is how you're supposed to come out. Guys that watch my channel, flip it, make it fit. The God energy, okay? You're supposed to step into, just like the women are stepping into their goddess energy, you're stepping into your God energy, okay? And being that, that bad mofo that you know that you are, okay? All right. When it comes to your person, all right, the new person, the soulmate, we've got the Judgment card showing up. So this is their desires and goals for the relationship. So they're wanting to have a second chance in love. All right. They had a bad episode with the last person they were with, just like you did. Okay. So they got dragged. They got their heart broken. They got mistreated just like you did. And they're wanting to come in and try again. Like I told you, when they saw you for the first time, male or female, they fell instantly in love with you. It was love at first sight. And they're now wanting to come in and to get to know you, and for the both of you to have this amazing relationship with each other. Okay. You made this person want to try again in love, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. This person is working on always feeling worthy, because like I told you, they went through a situation just like you did, where somebody tried to crack their foundation. Okay. They tried to make them second guess themselves and not realize their worth and their value, and what it is that they truly deserve in a relationship. So they're focused on doing this so that they can come into you the right way, because they got to have a backbone to deal with a damn Scorpio. You can't just come in willy-nilly and think it's going to work out, because you know how we are. If you ain't if you ain't down for the count, you know how we are. We will walk all over you if you don't come in the right way. And so I feel like that's what this person is doing, because I told you they've been observing you and watching how you move. Because like I told you, some of y'all, this person you already know who this is, but it could be a situation where the two of you have not gone through the activation yet. Okay. I feel like the way it was set up, this person was supposed to fall in love with you, find you, fall in love with you first, and then it's your turn after that. Okay. So you may or may not find out who this person is before it's time for them to come in. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is your person. I did the twin. Okay. For whoever needs to hear this, the twin is clouded. They're unable to think clearly, unable to make decisions. They got poor concentration. So we finna throw this over to the side and we're moving on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So the next card, we're going to look at next placement represents where you are in the relationship right now. Look, there's the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you're ready to have something long-term, stable, and committed. Okay. But this connection is going to start slowly. Let me put that out there. Let me say it one more time. It is going to start slowly, because you see all the cards that are coming up that have to do with the love offers and with the way you and your person are showing up, you and the soulmate are showing up, are like Pentacles cards. And the reason why is because this is something stable, committed, okay, grounded. And for this to be like that, it moves slowly. Okay. This is someone with whom you're probably going to end up being friends with first. Okay. You, like I told you, you may not even know. You may become friends with this person and not, or be friends already with this person and not even know that this is your person. And then one day you look at this person and you get activated and you like, yeah, that's my man, or that's my woman. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. That little Page of Pentacles is a little cutie there. Okay. So, okay. I hate this. I tell you this. I hate this damn card. Okay, so it says needy. It says clings to the masculine, makes oneself feel better emotionally, will do anything and everything to please the masculine. Okay, this is about you learning stability, because this card can talk about instability. Okay, about you putting it all into the other person to the point to where you start to lose yourself. And Spirit does not want you to do that. That's why this is starting off slow too. Okay, so that you don't get swept up in it and get lost and lose yourself, because this is not that type of love. Okay, this is an interdependent love, not a codependent love. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been through a lot of codependent shit in the past, and that's not going to fly with this, because this is something that's going to stand the test of time. And for it to stand the test of time and be healthy, it's going to be where you stand on your own 2 feet and your person stands on their own 2 feet, and you're like this, not somebody leaning over on one person and then the other person leaning over. It's not any of that, or a situation where, I can't this and that, because there's nothing wrong with needing someone in your life. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's something that needs to be built upon over time, and not a situation where from the very beginning you're sitting in this energy. So whatever this is, why you sit in this energy. And so this is something that needs to be healed, Scorpio. Okay. You have messages coming in from this new person. Okay. You may have songs. You may dream of this person. I feel like they dream of you. All right. It's a situation where in the 5D, you have constant contact. You have um, constant communication with each other in the 5D. And a lot of that trickles down to the 3D. You may wake up in the morning and have like memories, like be thinking of you have dreamt of this person the night before, or you may wake up and be be awash in like thoughts and feelings, and it had to come from the other person because it didn't come from you. It's a lot like that. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person and where they are in this relationship right now, we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. See, I told you, y'all keep coming up as Pentacles because this relationship is supposed to move slowly. Excuse me. Because you are building a healthy, sound foundation with each other. Because this is, like I said, this is a long-term relationship. This is not going to be you come together and hit it and quit it, or this person comes in and you find out they told you a bunch of damn lies and they slept with you and then that's it. They're done. They're off to the next person. It's none of that. Okay. All of that shit you experienced in the past, all of that's gone. Put it in the damn trash bag and sit it out on the curb. This is new stuff. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles can talk about this person needing to work through a few things because they may be, unwittingly holding themselves back because of what they experienced in the past. But with the Queen of Pentacles, they want this long-term, stable, and committed relationship with you. They see you as the one. All right. I feel like this is how they see you. And so with this Four of Pentacles, I also feel like it's talking about them holding on to you and wanting to hold on to you forever. So they're going to do the work that is necessary. Let me tell you this about this person. This person is always going to call themselves out on their own shit. It's not going to be a thing where the two of you get into an argument or a disagreement and they're pointing the fingers at you. It's not going to be that type of relationship. This person will be like, if the two of you are spending too much time together or it's becoming unhealthy in any type of way, this person will be the first one to say, okay, we got to make some changes. I'm going to start to do this, do that. This person will always work on themselves. They will always prioritize you and this relationship. Okay. That is where they're different. They're a cut above, this other person you were dealing with. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. Let's get crazy out the way first. So we got them coming out in the lack mentality card. Okay, they're sitting and stirring in these old memories. It's twin, right? And the self-sabotage card. They're still listening to the devil. Because remember, the devil's on this side and the angel's on this side, and they're completely not even looking at the angel. They're looking at the damn devil. They're still doing stupid shit. Okay. All right. So we're gonna throw their ass to the side, and here we go. For your person, they're they know how to surrender to what is going on, and they are really good at trusting. This person is an empath just like you are. They are tapped in like you are as well. Maybe not to the extent that you are, but they are tapped in as well. And this person knows about spirituality, and they know how to trust in spirit, trust in their spiritual team, and they know that this is going to come together in divine timing. Okay. All right. Okay. So when it comes to the obstacle for you, are you surprised, Scorpio? There's never a damn Scorpio reading that I read where this card doesn't come up, right? So we got the death card. This is your energy. Your obstacle is the damn, death and rebirth. What do we always talk about? That's why we always talk about how Scorpios are some of the strongest people in the zodiac, because we go through this on a regular basis. People whine and cry about this, but we eat this type of shit for breakfast, okay? So you need to pat yourself on the back, Scorpio, because you're a bad bitch or you're a bad mofo because you go through this on a regular basis. So this should be nothing for you, okay? So with the death card, what spirit is saying is that you got to transform just like this person had to transform. Like I said, these connections that the two of you were in, they left scars, okay? They left wounds. And remember, I tell you, anything that is buried alive never dies. So you got to dig up whatever shit you got, whatever shit you buried, you got to dig it up and heal it so you can bury it and it stays buried for good. Okay? Let's clarify. Okay, so this says karma. So it's talking about paying off karmic debts owed from past lives and the present life. All right. This is just about you going back, looking through things, all right, that could potentially be detrimental to this connection. You got to heal. Like I said, you got to heal all think about all the ways, old dude or old girl, the twin triggered you, and you gotta heal those things. Because look at it like this, Scorpio. All the things, all the triggers, right, that people trigger in you, when you don't heal those things, you got to look at it like these are weapons people can use against you, that anybody can use against you. It doesn't just have to be in a romantic relationship. Think about like little brothers and sisters, like when you growing up, all right, remember how if you got siblings, younger siblings or even older siblings, how they know exactly what to do to fucking piss you off, and you be like, oh, you mother, like that, you be like that when they mess with you. The reason why, hold on, the reason why is because they're triggers. And this person, the twin, knew just how to do it, right? Knew how to press all your buttons. Remember I tell you, get on the elevator with the little kid. The little kid wait right until the doors close, and they hit all the buttons, so you gotta stop at every damn floor. That's the type of shit that Spirit is talking about, where you just be like, damn it, you be so upset till it just completely take you out of your character. Those things are the things you got to work on with this death card, okay? Because you got to transform and become the person who is open and ready to be in this relationship with this new person. Because like I'm telling you, this new person's not fucking around, okay? So you gotta be on your shit just like they on theirs. All right. Okay, so when it comes to your person and their obstacle, okay, we got the Eight of Wands. They are manifesting you. They're about to come in with communication for y'all, okay? But you got to have done your healing. You got to have your death and rebirth, and you got to be ready. Because let me tell you this, I just told Libra the same thing. I'm telling it to you. Don't think that you're going to be able to dismiss this healing or skirt around this healing and get past it and get to this person. Because I'm telling you, Spirit, Spirit, I want to say it a certain way. I'm just going to say it. Spirit be on some shit where they will show you what they mean. Like they're like, if you're not listening to what they're saying, they will use this new person to show you what your triggers are. Because don't think that they won't do some of the things that this twin did. I'm not saying they're gonna cheat on you and do all this. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying don't think they won't use this person to push your buttons, to show you your triggers and make you heal them. And they will hold this person back from you until you heal what you got to heal. So don't think you're going to be able to, oh, I don't have to do that, I don't have to listen to that or whatever, I can just go and whatever. Because let me tell you, the reason why you got to heal this shit, Scorpio, is because you've been going through it all your life. Ain't you tired of going of having to go through this over and over again? Somebody doing the same shit to you. It's just the same shit with somebody in a different, same situation with the same what is it? Different days, same shit, or they say it's the same situation but somebody in a different fucking body. The same stuff. I know y'all are tired of this. This person is ready to communicate. They're ready to come in. They're excited about being with you because this is the Eight of Wands. And these Eight of Wands are about to drop into the ground and come with the communication. But you got to have done your work too, because this person is working on themselves. They know what they need to do, because this person is going to come in healed. They're going to come in balanced, and they're going to be coming in with their heart open, ready to be in this relationship with you. But you got to be the same. You got to be the same way. They got to be able to look in the mirror and see the same thing they see when you look at them in the mirror at them. Okay? So Spirit is telling you, okay, it's a recommendation. You got free will at the end of the day. But the question is, how bad do you want this person? All right? How bad do you want this person? How bad do you want to be in this relationship with this person? Okay? Okay, hold on. The person, your twin trying to come through again. Let me get something else. All right. I'm going to tell it because I got to tell it because somebody may need to hear this. All right? When it comes to the twin, this person is regretting what they did. All right? They got a lot of pride and ego. Okay? They can't take responsibility. They got difficulty apologizing. They still feel like it's all your fault, yada, yada, ye. Okay, so we're going to put this over to the side, and now we're going back to the new person. The new person, Spirit is telling you, change is coming, but you gotta be open and be ready for it. You gotta open your heart. You gotta be balanced. You gotta, you gotta heal. You have to do the things that spirit is asking you to do. And I know y'all get tired of me talking about healing. Hell, nobody wants to heal. I don't want to fucking heal. And I'm the damn tarot card reading. I don't want to. But I want my damn person. So if I want my person, I'm gonna do what I need to do. So that's why I'm telling you, it will behoove you, Scorpio, to do what you need to do. Okay? All right. So when it comes to the most possible outcome in the future, we got the Three of Swords showing up here. Okay? Don't hold on. The spirit is not saying heartbreak for you. I feel like spirit is talking about heartbreak for the person you don't choose, which for the majority of you is this twin, okay? And it's heartbreak as well. I feel like it's three swords because one of them I feel like represents you and the new person together, right? And then the sword on this side is the twin, and the sword on this side is whoever your new person was with in the past. Okay, that's what I feel like this is. Okay, and it's coming up as third party because you're gonna have to make a choice. Your new person has already made the choice, the decision, and they know that they don't want to be with this other person anymore. Because if they wanted to go back to them, they could have done that, right? And we wouldn't even be knowing nothing about them. But you have to make the decision too, the choice too. You have to show spirit that you have learned your lesson and that you through with the dusties and the crazies and the, whatever, the gigolos and the and the whatever, I don't know, the thoughts. You through with all that. You got to show them that you got to show spirit that you have learned the lesson. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so spirit is telling you take care of yourself. That's part of balance. Okay, not working yourself into the ground. I know they talking to me when they say that. I'm one of them. I'm the one of the workaholics, but I've cut back severely because you see, I only put up 2 readings a day, right? And that is because that it was the recommendation. That was what I was told by spirit. Because I told you I was ignoring them at one point, and they cut my channel. I was in the middle of doing a personal reading, and they cut my channel in the middle of the reading. I've never had that happen before, but it messed my head up. And I said, okay, I'm like, I have to listen to what they're saying because they're not playing around. Because they'll start off with recommendations, and then it will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And if you ignore it, they will do something to get your attention. And that's what they did to me to get mine. So I'm just telling you, spirit is telling you to take care of yourself, because you can't expect somebody to come in and take care of you and love on you and do all these things if you're not doing it to yourself. Because remember, the whole world, the outside world, the 3D is a mirror. Okay. All right. When it comes to your person, they're planning, they're figuring out what to do. Because like I told you, the change is coming. They're figuring out the best way they want to approach you, or to let you know what's going on, or to, to step into your life when the time comes. Because like I told you, this person is listening to spirit and being guided by spirit just like you are. All right. Okay. So now we're going to get some messages from spirit. Then we'll get some messages from your person. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So we have, okay, Crusty Dusty showing up in the reading. It says strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. That's what spirit is trying to tell those of you who are still inquiring about the twin, that don't already know this. This person just wants to sleep with you. They don't want a relationship with you. They want to make you believe that they want a relationship with you so that you will give them what they want, and then they're going to go away like they did the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 10,000 times. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get you another card because that card came up. Then we've got fate. Spirit is telling you that this connection that you have with this soulmate is a destined partnership. It was always supposed to happen. You were never supposed to be in something forever with this twin, even though it may have seemed like that in the beginning. You weren't. Okay. Then we've got intuition. Spirit is saying you already know the answer you seek. So whatever questions you've got going on, spirit is telling you to pay attention to your intuition, and that's where the answers lie. Okay. Let me get one more card because we had your person show up. Oh, look, they keep coming up. It says obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So we know who that is. The same person who, wears strictly sexual. Let me see one more time. Let's see. This person, rejection. Spirit is telling you that being rejected by this person, by the twin, it was a blessing, okay? Because you didn't want to end up with somebody that was going to do you like that, because this person would never become the person you wanted them to become, because they on some shit where they feel like they don't have to do no healing. They don't want to do it. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Let's use them as an example. This person, for a lot of you, is still in something with a karmic, right? And they're miserable, okay? They have all these karmic things that are happening to them. Their money is messed up. For some of them, they may be getting kicked out of the house they live in or the place they live in with the karmic. It's a situation where, it's just like all these things that could happen to them. It's like any kind of blessings that they had that were coming towards them because of the way that they treated you, those blessings are being stripped from them. Their manifestation powers are not working, because remember, I told you this person has been trying to manifest you back into their lives. So I'm telling you this not because I want to talk about the twin, but I'm telling you, look at what is happening to this person because they're not doing their healing. Okay. So I'm not saying it's going to get like that for you, but I am telling you that if you don't want to do your healing, Spirit has ways of making sure you do your damn healing. So that's why I'm saying, Spirit is saying, just go ahead and comply and do what it is you need to do so you can prepare for this new person, because Spirit is not going to let this new person come in, Scorpio, and be all healed and be all balanced, and then you be out of whack. Because just like Spirit won't let you come into the other person's life, into the soulmate's life, and be healed and balanced, and then they be out of whack. It's the same thing, okay? Just like you're being protected, this new person is being protected as well, because they went through the bullshit just like you did, okay? All right, so let's get some messages from this new person. Okay, it says mortality and you. You make mortality look beautiful. I find myself wishing I was someone else only to grow old with you. You're a flash of light in the dead zone of my timeline. Okay. So this person, like, they think a lot of deep thoughts about you. I think it's beautiful, like poetic thoughts about you. Okay. Then we got Krusty Dusty got to say something too. They said, "You'd never let me be free, will you? I've always loved you." That's from the twin. Okay. Now we're moving on to some other messages from this one. Well, should only be messages from the new person. Okay. Okay. It says, "I keep dreaming about us together." So like I told you, this person dreams about you every night. You're the best thing that's happened to me. Okay. And then you're the first. Look, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you the first thing this person thinks about? That's what they're saying. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. See, I can't make it up. It just fell out the damn deck. So Spirit, this person is very special. Like I said, you're very special as well. That's what I want you to understand, Scorpio. You're just as special as they are. Okay. This person is top shelf. You're top shelf as well. This person is an amazing person. I feel like you're an amazing person as well. But you've got to do what you need to do so you can come out in that energy. And if you're wounded and you still bitter and angry over some shit that happened in the past, you're not going to be able to come out like that. You're not going to be able to show this person your true inner light. And that's what Spirit wants you to do, because they want you and this person to start off on the best foot you possibly can. Okay. All right. So before you go, we're going to get a Romance Angel Oracle card. I'm gonna get two Romance Angel Oracle cards, since the Krusty Dusty kept showing up in the reading. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an extra card because everybody else only got one. Okay, so here we go. Okay, no Krusty Dusties in these cards. So it says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is talking about Like I said, life partner, committed relationship, marriage, if that's what you're wanting. Then we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. For some of you, I got to say this, it may possibly be somebody from this past lifetime. But if they are, they're showing up as new energy. All right. But for the majority of you, this is somebody brand new. Okay. And it's reconciliation because you've had a past life with this person before. You've had a lot of other past lives with them. This is not the first one. Okay. Or this is not the first lifetime with them. Okay. All right. All right, Scorpio. I enjoyed you. I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.